Well, if I've said it once since the end of the game, I've said this will be the 5th or 6th time that I'm incredibly disappointed in a lot of things. Obviously, the scoreboard is probably the most notable, and to not find a way to put points on the board will never give us a chance. So we know we have to find a way to be able to do that, and we got to get a hell of a lot better at it. And but there are some bright spots. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things, or you can ask all the questions you need to ask. But I just want to mention a few things that we got it handed to us today in all areas. To be honest with you, I thought special teams wise we did a damn good job. But there's some notable guys that we need to continue to build around. And a guy like Christian Allegro, who, in case you're wondering, broke his arm in the first quarter. They took him in, X-rayed it. I don't know, one of the on or whatever of arm, bone his arm. He casted it up, and they said he can try to play if he wants. And I think he played every snap from there on out. Came back in at halftime, casted it up even bigger, went back out and played the entire second half because he cares, because he's not going to let his brothers down. Guys like Mason Posta, some young guys, Mason Posta, Cooper Catalano, battled their asses off. Young guys, freshmen, getting thrown out there against, yes, number one team in the country, but I'll be honest with you, that's I think is collectively as good a team as I've prepared for or played against in all phases, just across the board, the way they play, offensively and defensively, and special teams as well, on top of the talent that they have. And to see some of those guys compete and not bat an eye, I think that's what we're going to have to continue to build around. Like I said, there's glaring things. I'm going to let you ask those questions, but I'm going to tell you the things that, at least walking out of there, that I know I'm going to continue to build around. And there's no quit in me. That's what I told him after the game. And the most important thing is that there's no quit in that locker room on each other. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but that doesn't change what it is that we have to do and they have to do. And I think that there's a nucleus of young guys. There's a nucleus of guys that are incredibly disappointed as well, that are going to continue to drive this culture as we find ways to get better and find ways to win football games.